Anyway, we're going back to the Edwards Hotel now. That's the hotel that they have for all the inventors, actually. As you see behind me, this is the hotel that they recommended, the Edwards Hotel. It's beautiful on the outside, but it's even better on the inside. And I'll show you once we get inside. So this is the entrance of the Edwards Hotel. We've been here waiting around 5 to 10 minutes for an elevator, and we're on the 7th floor right now, but there are 5 elevators, so there must be something going on right now. My dad said the hotel isn't even half full. It's half full, so it's not even full, which means that if it was full, there'd be even longer waiting time. Alright, so talking about the elevators, we kind of figured out the problem. So first off, there's people coming from breakfast, so they're going up, and there's people trying to check out, so they're going down. So there's like all this confusion between people going up and down. So that's one reason that the elevators are blocking. Another reason is that we found out that 2 of the elevators are not working. One on the right and one in the back. So that means 3 out of the 5 elevators are not working at an event where there's 450 families. I mean, my dad thinks that they should have made sure all the elevators were working before we all came. So in a town like Dearborn, Michigan, where the economy is declining, events like this, where people come from all over the nation, is actually a boost for this town's economy. However, there are some bad parts of this hotel. For me and my mom, the Wi-Fi, the food as well, but we'll get to that later. Alright, so like I said 2 days ago, the lobby, everything around here is beautiful. Like the lights, the elevators, the decorations all around here. I like the couches especially, they're really comfy. It's really beautiful, especially if you look from the outside. The Edwards Hotel itself is really beautiful. I like the architecture, I like how it curves. It's so beautiful. However, that is set back by the fact that there's really slow Wi-Fi. So I noticed it while I was trying to upload all my photos from my phone onto Google Drive, and it kept cutting out. However, when there's fast Wi-Fi, people don't really talk about it because fast Wi-Fi is expected in a hotel like this. I'm not going to show too many clips of the hotel itself because there's probably a lot of them on the website, especially like that in the lobby. There are these floating lights, and when you first walk in, it actually looks really cool. However, talking about another bad aspect of the hotel was the food. It was alright. I give it a 6 out of 10. I think for dinner we had pasta, breadsticks, salad. Yeah, those were the main courses, and it was somewhat good, but I didn't really like it. I thought the pasta was a bit bland, even with the sauce. Furthermore, during breakfast they had hash, macaroni and cheese, and scrambled eggs. And scrambled eggs were a bit watery, and I didn't really like those either. So in the end, I gave the food of the hotel a 6 out of 10. Another thing, my dad really kind of didn't like the coffee. There weren't really any appliances in the room, so we didn't have toasters, we didn't have like a fridge, so we didn't have any. So the word what I was looking for was there's a lack of amenities. So the only amenities that we got were a coffee maker, a TV, an ironing rack, and a hairdryer. So and an iron. So just the bare minimum, but not what we expect out of a hotel like this. It's so beautiful. So this is the breakfast and dining room. This is where we had the food that I mentioned before. One thing to note is that here we had cups where we got water from the dispenser. Most people would expect a bottled water instead, especially at this event. So another part is that you also had serve yourself coffee, and that's what my dad didn't like as well. Oh yeah, another thing to note was that over there is the pool and fitness room. The pool itself is actually quite nice. There's a ceiling, glass ceiling on the wall, and it looks really cool. However, for the fitness room, people under 18 cannot use the machines. So when I came down there, I like rushed down there once I found out there was a fitness room, and then there's a sign that says people under 18 absolutely cannot use the fitness equipment. And I was like, what? I mean, I understand it, but I want to exercise. But like, I don't have the key card though. But you can look inside. One more thing was that, so there was sometimes you would walk by the halls, and on the walls they were like peeling off. And I guess people can ignore that, but it's an eyesore, and the hotel should try their best to fix that, redress that, so that people don't criticize it too harshly. Oh, we're not trying to criticize it. We're just trying to figure out. We're trying to just note things that we found were not satisfactory, and that the hotel can do their best to accommodate and fix. Really, in short, the hotel has a lot of good things going on for it. It's really beautiful. But these are just some of the things that we think that the hotel can improve on for the next event. And one thing to end on a sweet note is that we just got bagel and coffee from a Blue Coffee Shop, and it was actually really good. The service was really good, and they also had a station nearby that had everything you needed for your bagel. I got cinnamon on mine.